Hi, I'm Chris with Autoscope in Plano, Texas, and today I'm going to discuss recalls. A lot of people may not actually know what a recall is, even though we've all heard the term. We may not actually understand what happens when your vehicle has a recall. A recall is actually when the manufacturers determined that there is a defect in your vehicle when it was built that is going to pose a safety hazard towards you or the occupants of your vehicle. Such as let's say a coolant hose was going to leak in the engine compartment. And that's a known defect on a car. That's not a safety hazard to the car. Let's say that a heater hose on the interior of the car is going to leak and blow hot boiling water all over the passengers. That would be a safety hazard, and that would be a recall because of the defect. Manufacturers cover the recalls, and they actually need to be done at the franchise dealers. We would absolutely love to be able to perform the recalls for you, but there's a couple of reasons why it is actually better to have a recall done at a dealership. Occasionally, the recalled part will be recalled. It's very rare, but it has happened. I've actually had it happen on a couple of different cars that I've owned, where the part that was then replaced by yet another part, because even the replacement part still had a safety defect. So by having it done at the dealership, they can categorize exactly what part your vehicle was repaired with, when it was repaired, and they can document all that. That way, if there is an actual issue, they can get back in touch with you. Another thing to watch out for recalls is actually keep an eye on your mail. A lot of times it does look like propaganda mail, direct mail, marketing. It'll just be a white envelope with your name on it, and it may have the manufacturer symbol on it. It may look like they're actually trying to sell you a car, but do pay attention to it just in case. Another way that you can check is you can actually go to the NHTSA website and put your vehicle in, and it'll pull up if there's any recalls open on your vehicle. One of the things that we've seen a lot lately, and you've probably heard of, is the Takata airbag recall. This is the largest recall that's ever happened since there have been cars and recalls. It's 100 million parts. The billions of dollars haven't even been tabulated yet and what this is going to amount to. Takata is basically going bankrupt, and the manufacturers are slowly getting parts to trickle in. If you own one of these vehicles, you've probably been told it may be 2 or 3 years while you're driving around behind a bomb that's full of shrapnel. Doesn't that make you feel nice? One of the things that you can try and do is limit your driving to that vehicle if you have more than one vehicle. If you don't have more than one vehicle and that's not an option, then you can go to the manufacturer and they can try and get you into an extended term loan car. The problem is that as these vehicles are being repaired, there are 100 million of them across several different makes, BMW, GM, and so there's just not going to be enough loan cars for everybody. So if you do have an alternate way of driving another vehicle to reduce your odds of being injured in an accident from the airbag going off, I would definitely take that. It is your safety, so it's best to have a vested interest in this. Keep in contact with the dealership. Call them, email them. It's definitely going to be worth your time. They've got so many of these happening all at once, and the parts are trickling in very slowly, that it's going to be pertinent to you more than them. And I know that sounds terrible, but it is. And so it's your safety at risk. So definitely stay on top of them. The part for your car may come in and they may send you a letter. It could get lost in the mail. You could accidentally throw it away. Someone else may have checked your mail and thought it was nothing, or they could have called you. We know voicemail is not the most reliable thing in the world, and you may not have gotten the message. So definitely stay on top of them so you can make sure that your vehicle is repaired properly.
Autoscope, trust and value the way car repairs should be.